A really good college baseball game. TCU's very talented. I mean, top to bottom of that lineup's tough. The arms they run out there, they're skilled. I thought early in the ball game we just helped them along, gave them some opportunities, and they capitalized as we knew they would. Our guys hung in there and battled, and Jamie's going to be just fine. I mean, these are learning moments for guys as they evolve into the kind of pitchers we know they will be. And we didn't help him a ton, but he left some balls in the middle of the plate that I thought they jumped on. Witt came in and settled it down, and when it felt like they were on him a little bit, and we went in there, and Dougie got us out of the mess, and then he didn't quite have it his second round. Ox was okay, but you could tell they were on him, and then Armstrong finished it up. And some of the matchups there, I could tell the left-handed pitching with Jamie and Ox and even Army a little bit. It seemed like they handled that and did a very nice job. Jaime, huge day. Up and down the lineup, you can kind of pick your spots where guys executed well, and we ran the bases well, good hit and run, and then the movement first and second. I think Nander got a base hit that allowed us to score, and we were action-oriented a little bit more today. Cam's home run obviously helped. They were just good at-bats throughout the thing, and Colton, those blocks, like those catchers that really block those balls and hold a running team in check, that creates like double play opportunities and relieves some of the stress if those balls aren't blocked properly. And I thought he had a handful of those tonight. He did a really good job.
Back-to-back big games for Jaime. Just what makes him so good at the plate?
Well, he's smart. He understands himself, and he also, as I'm learning these guys, I mean, this is game 6, you can tell they're grasping like what to try to do with pitches and approaches and how to handle how they're being pitched and how to adjust, because as you have shown certain capabilities, they have to adjust, and then you have to kind of think along with that a little bit. And he's a total package. He's obviously very physical, and he uses the field well. You can see the raw capabilities, but then it's the gamesmanship through the course of the at-bat and adjusting and hanging in there that he clearly is very good at.
Cam, third homer of the year, and all 3 of them have been to the backside. Just how impressive is his all-fields power?
Oh, man, it's beautiful. Like, that thing comes off his bat like you don't see often. And he stays on it and hangs in there, and that allows him to hang in on some of those breaking balls. These breaking pitches and the way he's being pitched right now is probably new. Like, he hasn't logged at-bats against this type of arm, and he's adapting to it. And he's just obviously a very talented individual, and he's playing a solid third base. That position is clearly the most difficult in the infield at this level, and most guys have not played there their whole lives. So I'm equally as impressed with how he's handled what he's doing at third.
Just how good was it to see Army lock it down in the 9th there?
It was great. They jumped him the first pitch, the ground ball to second, and then Carry-On came and got the little chopper to shortstop, and then another one to Nander, and we're packing it up. And we didn't play defense like that out of the gate, so the frustration of the early part of the game with our defensive instability, we cleared that up, and the guys were very locked in the back end of that game. So it was a good win against TCU is very good. To play that way here on the road, it's exciting. Good for the guys.
With this weather, this environment, and that caliber of a team, just how proud of you are the guys to clinch this series through 2 games?
I'm extremely impressed with what we just did. I really am. This has been a systematic overhaul with everything that we do coaching-wise. Like, they had to learn it from ground zero. So when you look at the schedule and this is your first road weekend series, this is going to give you a quick checkup on where you are. And I mean, this doesn't mean you're the best team in the country. It just means you played 2 really good games against an outstanding top 5, top 10 team on the road. So I'm very impressed, and we have to go match this again tomorrow. Like, the discussion of repeating quality performances is what you're going to have to do if you're going to be a prominent college team. You just have to. It can't be sporadic. It's got to be repeated, and it's got to be backed up like day after day after day to really put yourself in position and to come in here and do it 2 days in a row. And hopefully we can play a good game tomorrow. I'm not worried about the score, just the way we play. I couldn't be more proud of the guys with how they handled this.